Hey there, welcome to Webgov's Quick Win Consumer Tips, the podcast where we give you the info you need to protect your wallet and make smart decisions. I'm your host, Marcus. So let me paint a picture for you. You drop your car off at the shop for what you think is a simple fix, maybe a new water pump or a timing belt replacement. You get the call, they say the car is ready, and you brace yourself for the total. You look at the bill and you see it, a huge chunk of money for labor. You scratch your head wondering how a job that was supposed to take a couple of hours somehow turned into a full-day project. Well, you're not alone. One of the trickiest parts of an auto repair bill is deciphering the labor costs. It's an area where some less-than-honest shops can pad the hours and inflate your final cost. But today we're going to give you a quick win tip on how to spot this common trick, so you can walk into that shop with confidence and come out with a fair bill. The insight. Okay, so the key to spotting padded labor hours is understanding how auto shops are supposed to calculate them. It's not just about how long the mechanic was actually working on your car. Most reputable shops use what's called a labor guide. These are industry standard books or software databases like Mitchell One, AllData, or Motors that list the average time it takes a skilled mechanic to complete specific repairs on different makes and models of cars. For example, a labor guide might say that replacing a water pump on a 2018 Honda Accord should take 3.5 hours. It's not a guess. It's a benchmark based on years of data. The bill you receive should reflect these standard times. So if your mechanic bills you for 6 hours of labor for that same job, it's a red flag. Now, sometimes a job can have unexpected complications like a rusted bolt or a stripped screw, which can add a little bit of time. But those exceptions should be clearly explained to you and shouldn't double the labor hours. Here's how you can use this knowledge. First, before you even authorize the repair, ask the shop to give you a written estimate that clearly breaks down parts and labor. Then ask them what labor guide they use to calculate their hours. A transparent shop will be happy to tell you. Then a quick Google search can often give you a general idea of the standard labor time for your specific repair. For example, you can search labor hours to replace starter on 2015 Toyota Camry. The numbers you find might not be exact, but they'll give you a good ballpark. This isn't about challenging every single hour, but about having a baseline. If the shop's estimate is wildly different from the industry standard, it's a great opportunity to ask some questions. You can say something like, "I was under the impression this job usually takes around X hours. Could you explain the extra time on this estimate?" A trustworthy mechanic will be able to explain the reasoning clearly and honestly. If they get defensive or can't provide a clear answer, that's a big sign to get a second opinion. The takeaway. So, to recap, your quick win takeaway is this. Always ask for a detailed estimate that separates parts from labor. And if the labor hours seem high, do a quick search for the industry standard repair time using a labor guide or a reliable online resource. Being aware of these benchmarks empowers you to have a smart conversation with your mechanic and ensures you're paying a fair price for the work being done. Your simple action step for today? The next time you need a repair, remember to ask about the labor hours before the work begins. It's a small step that can save you a big headache and a lot of money. For more consumer smart tips and trusted businesses, visit webgov.com. That's webgov.com. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.